Please be seated. Welcome. I'm Douglas Hicks, Dean of Oxford College of Emory University, and it is my great pleasure to declare open this, the 177th commencement ceremony. We are delighted to be together in person as a community on Oxford's historic quadrangle on this beautiful day. Windy, sunny, it doesn't matter, it's beautiful. We are honored to be joined by our university's president, Greg Fenves, the provost, Ravi Bellamkonda, the dean of Emory College, Michael Elliott, our special guest and speaker, the Reverend Dr. Avis Williams, and Emory trustee, Catherine Rohrer. Thank you for joining us this morning and for your ongoing support of and partnership with Oxford College. I offer a special greeting to family and friends of the graduates. It is so wonderful to see you here in person. Many of you have traveled long distances to be here. Some of you are joining today via our live stream feed, and we welcome you also wherever you are in this world. And we enthusiastically welcome the 50th anniversary classes of 1970, 1971, and 1972. They are present here today in these beautiful gold robes, and you look terrific. These Oxford alumni have had distinguished careers in a wide array of fields. Their lives and their support of their alma mater set a standard for future classes. And we are delighted that we could welcome all three classes this year in a special way for their 50th reunion after a few years off from that because of the pandemic. Also present are many members of Oxford's Board of Counselors and our alumni board. Thank you for your support. Many friends from the Atlanta campus are here today for this special occasion. Our most heartfelt greeting is reserved for you in the center, the members of Emory's baccalaureate class of 2024, the Oxford College class of 2022. Over 450 students will have received their Oxford degree this academic year. All of you make us proud for your brilliance, your determination and perseverance, and your contributions to our distinctive college. Graduates, here with you today are your faculty. They literally are surrounding you on left and right. They embrace you. Please take a moment now and salute them for the incredible training, background, and intellectual challenge they have offered you over the last 2 years. Thank you, faculty. We're also grateful for the staff who have made this event possible, who worked behind the scenes, who carried you over 2 years in ways that we don't even know, that you don't know. And so I'd like to also offer a round of applause for all those staff members who got you to this place. So we gather here today dressed in ancient medieval robes to participate in a 1,000-year-old tradition to celebrate your academic achievements and the transformative years you spent as a student of Oxford College. This is a milestone moment. I would also say that you students are the first to complete your milestone projects, another image of 2 years of taking stock of what you've learned before you move on to the second half of your undergraduate careers. We are so proud of you. Next in our ceremony, we will have an invocation delivered by Oxford's chaplain, the Reverend Dr. Lynn Pace. The invocation will be followed by the singing of the hymn as is printed in your bulletin. Please rise. I invite those who will to pray. Source of life, the one who helps us overcome obstacles. We stand at the end of another academic year and offer praise and thanksgiving for this journey, a journey that has not always been easy.
We give thanks for Oxford College, and especially for this class of 2022, who enter a new phase of their Emory story today. We pray for the work of this college and its place within Emory University, all who make today possible, administrators, staff, faculty, and certainly all students. We pray for families and friends who have loved and upheld these graduates and ask for steadfast support in the days and years to come. We pray for the classes of 1970, 1971, and 1972 as we celebrate their golden legacy of 50 years since walking these hallowed grounds as students. We give thanks for the guidance and leadership of all Oxford College alumni whose experiences they had here informed the way they live their lives. Today, Holy One, we offer a special petition for the class of 2022 for guidance that they transition well from Oxford to Atlanta. Let them be reminded that they do not need to do life alone. Help them know where they can find meaningful connections in you, to creation, to each other, to those yet unknown to them, and especially on this day to Oxford College. Source of life, remain present on this day. Inspire us through these graduates, educators, families and friends, award recipients, our commencement speaker, and allow our gratitude and celebration to shape us and this momentous occasion so that we live out a measure of your love, justice, and hope in all that we do. This is our prayer. May it be so.
Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce our speaker. The Reverend Dr. Avis Williams is a beloved graduate of Oxford College of Emory University, and she holds 3 additional Emory degrees, a BA in chemistry from Emory College of Arts and Sciences, and both an MDiv and a DMin from the Candler School of Theology. Reverend Dr. Williams is one of the most extraordinary people in the Oxford College and Emory community, and far beyond it. As an alumna, neighbor, and local leader, she has called all of us to acknowledge our history and build a more equitable and inclusive future. Dr. Williams was born and raised in Covington, is a graduate of Newton County Comprehensive High School, was one of Oxford College's earliest African American graduates, a former member of the Oxford City Council, and she has been a leader in Newton County and the surrounding area for more than 40 years. She has led efforts to address health disparities and equity and justice issues in local African American communities, serving on the boards of hospitals and clinics, and working to provide access to health care in schools and places of worship. Dr. Williams is currently playing a central role in the Twin Memorials Project at Emory, hosting community meetings to solicit input for memorials to be erected on Emory's Oxford and Atlanta campuses to honor enslaved individuals who labored to build this original campus at Oxford. We sit today right between the two oldest buildings on this campus, Phi Gamma Hall and Few Hall, both erected in the 1850s, surely both built with the labor of enslaved persons. That is part of our history, one that Dr. Williams is helping us to tell. Williams herself is a descendant of enslaved forebears who lived and worked in Oxford and Covington, and she has courageously brought together other members of the descendant community to partner with us at Emory in the important work of restorative justice. In partnership with Oxford, Avis founded and directed a mentoring and tutoring program from 2004 until 2010, where Oxford students tutored elementary and middle school students every week. She is a former member of the Oxford College Alumni Board, and she is a new member of the Oxford College Board of Counselors. Reverend Dr. Williams, Avis, thank you so much for honoring us here today to make this commencement special for these students and for everyone. Welcome.
Wow, you hear me say that a lot this morning. Good morning, everyone. I thank God for being here today. It is my honor to stand here today with all of you, celebrating the accomplishments and the graduation of the class of 2022. Congratulations. Thank you again, Dean Hicks, for the introduction and for this opportunity. Let us all give Dean Douglas Hicks a hand for having led us here at Oxford these last 6 years. Onward and upward. From then until now, we salute you, Dean Hicks. Thank you to our President Greg Finvez, and other Oxford Emory administration, staff, faculty, and especially our support staff, the behind-the-scenes persons. There are several other graduation-related activities going on this weekend, even at this very hour on main campus, but we're all overjoyed that all of you are here with us in Oxford at 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Now here's my disclaimer. I cannot call everybody's name, Deacon Hardeman is saying. Can't call all the names from Bethlehem Baptist Church all over the Covington community, but I will call a few in my remarks. Who would have thought or believed that 44 years ago, as I was finishing my sophomore year right here at Oxford, that I would be the commencement speaker today? Little old me, Avis Williams, who grew up a couple of miles from here in the best neighborhood in the world, the greater Sand Hill Tex Alley community right here in Covington. Of course, I'm not biased though, right? I pause to pay homage to another lifelong friend, Michelle, another Sand Hill resident and Oxford alum, who graduated the year before me, the late Judge Horace Johnson, my lifelong friend, for whom Language Hall was named after last fall. Class of 22, you can be anything that you set your mind to be and to do. You made it, even in pandemic situations. I didn't know back then that I would be here today, but here I am. Our families and communities nurtured and supported all of us here as students. They inspired, motivated, and expected us to do our best to dream big and to prepare ourselves for our future, a future that was filled with excitement and a future filled with hope. Today is your turn. Now, what can I say to you today, the graduating class, that will stick and that you will remember? Will you be happy? I didn't bring a syllabus. I didn't bring a reading list. That should get a laugh and a sigh of relief. I can imagine that some of you are saying, I'm just ready to put my hands on the physical evidence of my 2 years of challenging work here at Oxford. I just want to put my hands on my degree. Don't worry, I won't be too long. I'm going to talk briefly about 3 things: living, learning, and giving. Living, learning, and giving. In this world of instant gratification, fast food, warp speed, humor me please, I would like for us to pause for a few seconds of reflection and contemplation. Just take a look around. Just take a few seconds to look around. What a glorious and grand occasion this is. May 7th, 2022. It's your graduation. 50, 51, 52 years of coming back to Oxford for our brothers and sisters in the gold. And they keep coming back. They keep giving. Oxford is never more beautiful than at this time of year at graduation. The flowers are blooming. Today the wind is blowing too. The grass is so green, and the class of 2022 is looking good. Just think, this is history. More than likely, we will not be in this place at the same time ever again. So just take the time and seize the moment. Living, learning, and giving. How did we get here, class of 2022? Please take the time to celebrate the folks in your network that are responsible for you being here today. Happy early Mother's Day, and thanks to everyone else in your families who helped to get you here today. Thank them. We owe so much to those who came before us, praying for us that we would make it and be successful in the journey. We are grateful for Emory's Twin Memorials Initiative, that those who labored to build our universities, many unnamed, are honored by our presence here today. Those who came before us hope that we would live out our fullest potential and reach our life's goals. We live in and around communities from all around the world. We must forge positive relationships with others. Life will throw us curves and might even have a detour or two. Do not give up, but press onward and upward. Your accomplishments today are evidence that you persevered and that you stayed the course. Continue to spend positive energies and ventures with those who you've met and become friends with while here at Oxford. I'm personally grateful for a loving and supportive family. My grandparents were faithful and they were proponents of education. They were not afforded opportunities to complete high school. They worked hard in this community to ensure that their twin daughters, my Aunt Ernestine and my mother, Imogene, not only finished Washington Street High School, but went on to Morris Brown College, earning bachelor's degrees in 1951, 71 years ago. And then they went on to earn master's degrees at Temple and Northwestern universities. And today, I think somewhere in the crowd is their friend and classmate from the class of 1951. Oh yeah, I see her. Miss Victoria Williams Jenkins, class of 1951 at Morris Brown College, right over here. And her daughter and niece brought her down. She came to be with us to celebrate with the class today. Today, I'm also glad to have my Aunt Ernest's daughter, my cousin Rhonda, here with us from Philadelphia. She's a 1976 graduate of the University of Georgia, and later her master's degree at University of Pennsylvania. Cousin Rhonda's daughter came after me, and she came here to Oxford, graduated from Oxford College, and then went on and graduated at Emory College. And also in the family, Cousin Doris is here as a representative of the Putnam County School Board. We must always build our lives on solid foundations. There's one remaining person in my mother's and her twin sister's class from Washington Street High School, 1947. She couldn't be here with us today, but her name is Miss Pocahontas Reed, and she sends her best wishes to the class. Imagine, this is the 75th anniversary of their graduating class from high school, and she's still running around doing things. She said she had a meeting at church this morning and couldn't be with us. But I'm grateful for the contributions of others throughout my life. Thank you, Jane, my neighbor and lifelong friend, and Ms. Louise B. Adams, who's here with us. Ms. Adams was my homeroom teacher in the 8th and 9th grades at R.L. Cousins Junior High School, where many of you have just passed on your way back here to school. Build positive relationships and do not forget those who helped you. Thank you to my Candler alum buddy Carol Wilson, who came down to celebrate with the class of 2022 today. Learn to laugh often. Learn to laugh often, many times at yourselves. I do it all the time. And desire to give back to the communities that nurtured you and the ones that you will be planted in to grow further. Be good community citizens. Be willing to share your talents, your wit, and your resources as you share yourselves with others in life and living. Thank you, Cindy and Steve Weiner, for being here, for always displaying hospitality, friendship, and Steve, thank you for the golf lessons. Still praying that one day I'll make a hole in one. Class of 2022, engage in activities that will leave communities better than they were when you came. Thank you to my friend, Mr. Robert R. Fowler III, and our sidekick, Logan Bistock, that assist me in doing many of the community projects that I do. I'm glad that you came to be with us today at graduation. And for this class of 2022, let us not forget our professors. I'm just going to name a few of my former Oxford professors. Thank you, Dr. Judy Greer. I see you. Keeps me going. Thank you, Dr. and Mrs. McKibben. How could I forget my chemistry professor, Mr. Andy Autry? Tough lessons in classes are sometimes good lessons, though you don't think so at the time. Thank you also to the late Professor Dan Moore in my physics class. Professor Moore taught us how to build transistors from scratch. We were looking for kits, and he said, we're building them from scratch. Mr. Honeycutt and Dr. Neil Penn, who taught us critical thinking before it was popular. And then who can forget the tandem duo of our biology professors, Dr. Sharp and Lant. We salute and remember them today. Work hard to achieve your goals and your dreams. Live to learn something every day. Dean Hicks, this is it. Commencement 2022. This is an ending and a beginning, not just for the graduating class, but for you too. Dean, you've done so much for us. I'm glad to see the names of the graduates that we see listed in our program today. Congratulations again to you. And again, to Dean Hicks and President Fenvez, I'm eternally grateful for your Sharing Untold Stories initiative that led to the Twin Memorials Project. Thank you, Oxford College and Emory University, for committing to remembering and honoring those on whose backs these hallowed institutions were built. I'm honored to serve on the working group with so many committed folks and be a member of the local descendant community. We honor the spirit of our ancestors who labored in times of enslavement to build this world-class institution called Oxford College of Emory University. Let us remember them and their sacrifices, class of 2022. Let us live, let us learn, and let us give, adding your names to those working to ensure that our alma mater is the best place, the best institution for learning, and a continuous living model of justice, diversity, inclusion, and equity, not just for some, but for all. We now pledge to move forward on this day of celebration with thanksgiving and with purpose. The world will indeed continue to be a better place because you decided to live, to learn, and to give. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Williams, for that inspiring address. The fact that you took a share of your remarks to name the cloud of witnesses, living and past, who helped you to get to this place is a real testament to who you are. And it's one of the most important lessons you could teach this group about justice and community. We've come here together, and there's no better witness to that than Dr. Avis Williams. Thank you so much. I'd now like to call forward to the podium my boss, the wonderful, dynamic, enthusiastic, and brilliant provost of Emory University, Dr. Ravi Bellamkonda.
He only says that because he thinks I'm his boss. Thank you, Dean Hicks. I'd just like to first take a moment to join everyone on this podium and all the students, faculty, and staff of Oxford and Emory to recognize you for your many, many, many contributions to both the Oxford and to Emory as a whole. You've been an incredible leader, a wonderful colleague, and we thank you for your dedication, your positive energy, your infectious enthusiasm, and your service to Emory. Thank you so much. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention Doug's better half, Professor Catherine Bagwell, who I saw in the audience there. She has been a beloved teacher, mentor, and scholar here at Oxford, and she will be missed by students and her faculty colleagues alike. And more importantly, she played a really critical role in trying to keep Doug humble. But sorry, couldn't resist that. Each year at commencement, Oxford College presents two distinguished awards, the Virgil YC ED Sophomore Service Award and the Emory Williams Distinguished Undergraduate Teaching Award. These awards highlight values held dear at Oxford College and Emory University: selfless service and excellence in teaching. These values make ours the academic community of choice and the special place that we are, and to prepare our students to make profound impacts in their communities and the world more broadly. We will begin with the presentation of the 2022 Virgil YC ED Sophomore Service Award by Dean of Campus Life, a very special person, Dr. Joe Moon. Please come.
Good morning. As you've heard, the Virgil YC ED Sophomore Service Award was first established 53 years ago in 1969. The ED Award is the sole student award reserved for commencement and is presented to one sophomore who has demonstrated outstanding and selfless service to the college community. On behalf of the Oxford faculty and staff, I wish to present the 2022 ED Sophomore Service Award to a current student who has excelled in all aspects of Oxford College life. This sophomore has not only been successful in the classroom, she has served as a reliable and inspirational leader in a wide range of campus organizations, earning the respect, admiration, and affection of our uncommonly close-knit community. Please come forward, Sarah Beckley. As Sarah makes her way to the podium with me, I ask her family members who are here, I understand from California, to be present, to stand and also be recognized. We'd like to honor you as well. You can take that off if you want. Sarah, your contributions to Oxford College have been broad and significant. A Dean's List recipient and a teaching assistant for Dr. Jack Hardy, you have proven yourself to be a capable young scholar and one who is ever ready to assist your peers struggling through programming projects. The Residence Life team praise your many efforts as a resident assistant to serve your hallmates and build community. As an RA, you proved to be devoted to your residents and a reliable and contributing member of the Haygood Hall staff. As president of Oxford's Black Student Alliance, you were instrumental in restoring BSA, emerging from our recent virtual COVID environment by recruiting new members, collaborating with other student organizations, and advocating for social justice. During Emory's Slavery and Dispossession Symposium, you participated in a well-received panel presentation to share perceptions and advice about being a student of color at this time in this place. And following the panel presentation, you and other panelists met with college staff to explore ways of improving new student orientation. Your good efforts will result in making Oxford a better and more inclusive place. We could say more about your involvement with Volunteer Oxford, the Sophomore Class Gift Committee, and other leadership roles. But Sarah, the Edie Award is intended to recognize one who has made contributions to Oxford in quiet and effective ways, not always in the spotlight of leadership. Your willingness to call attention to issues of justice and equity, your kind-heartedness suggests the kind of citizen you will be in the larger Emory community and beyond. Sarah, it's my distinct honor and privilege to present you with the 2022 Edie Sophomore Service Award. Thank you. Oxford's Dean Doug Hicks will now present the 2022 Emory Williams Teaching Award for Distinguished Teaching.
Congratulations, Sarah. Well earned. This morning I have the honor of presenting the Emory Williams Award for Distinguished Undergraduate Teaching, the highest recognition for excellence in undergraduate teaching at the university. This award was established in 1972, way to go class of 1972, by the late Mr. Emory Williams, an emeritus trustee and distinguished member of the Emory class of 1932. This year's recipient is a faculty member who, in addition to coordinating science labs and training student laboratory assistants, teaches a research-based course each semester in which she engages first and second year students in the authentic work of researching the mechanisms of triple-negative breast cancer. This is the kind of opportunity usually only afforded to upper-level undergraduates or graduate students. Her teaching doesn't stop with her courses. In the words of a faculty colleague, her persistent dedication to her students' learning is no more apparent than in the lab prep space. In this space, she, quote, engages the prep workers who may have thought they were signing up for a mindless work-study position in many research projects as they help troubleshoot the labs, unquote. The success of this approach is attested to by one of these students who writes that the faculty member transformed a shy, quiet first-year student into a student with not only the skills but the confidence to delve further into research and chase the career of her choosing. This faculty member has promoted an inclusive approach to the professions in science. She recently co-taught a one-credit race and recognition in STEM course in which she was recognized for her fearlessness in discussing challenging and sensitive topics that are very much outside the wheelhouse for the typical scientist. She created a welcoming environment where students could openly discuss their opinions and learn about the different experiences that they have encountered. A student from this course commented on the way the course fostered a kind of, quote, critical thinking that encompasses integrating necessary conversations of racial injustice in science, encouraging students to think intentionally on how to include diversity and equity within their future careers, unquote. In short, since she joined the faculty in 2015, she has been an inspiration to her colleagues, and with her dedication to students, her deep concern for their well-being, and her creativity in teaching. I am honored to present the 2022 Emory Williams Teaching Award to Dr. LaTanya Talaferro-Smith. Please come forward. We are delighted to have with us President Greg Fenves and Emory trustee Dr. Catherine Rohrer to celebrate the graduates and to bestow the degrees upon them. I now call upon Trustee Rohrer to please come forward.
Good morning. I'm Catherine Rohr, a member of the Emory University Board of Trustees, a 1974 graduate of Emory College, and the daughter of an Emory professor who began his teaching career at Oxford College in the 1940s. On behalf of the board, I am happy to welcome you to the Oxford College 2022 commencement ceremony. Students, we congratulate you on your great achievement. We appreciate all you have done and how diligently you have strived toward this day, particularly considering the extraordinary and challenging circumstances of the past 2 years. Your resiliency and your determination have brought you to this point, and you deserve all the accolades of the day as your family and friends celebrate you for your achievements. I hope you bask in every moment of today's festivities and that you take that resiliency and determination with you into the future. Congratulations to the Oxford College class of 2022. I also want to congratulate your eminent dean, Douglas Hicks, who today is with us for the final time in this role. Soon he will take up the presidency of his alma mater, Davidson College. Doug, your leadership has affected the people, programs, and campus of Oxford College in an extraordinary way. We appreciate and acknowledge your deep and lasting contributions to this place that we all love. I invite everyone here to join me in a round of thunderous applause for Dean Hicks. President Fenves, esteemed members of the university faculty, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the trustees of Emory University, I take great pleasure in accepting the recommendations of the president and the faculties of Emory University. Mr. President, as a member of the Board of Trustees, I authorize you to confer degrees upon the 2022 graduates, together with all appropriate rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities.
I'm honored to join you graduates, your family members, our faculty and friends of Oxford College. Dean Hicks, please present your candidates for degrees in course.
Will the faculty of Oxford College please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for the degree of Associate of Arts. Will the class marshals please rise to be recognized? Will all of the candidates for a degree please rise? These candidates have successfully completed their course of study and are recommended for the Associate of Arts degree by the faculty of Oxford College.
Oxford College graduates, as you prepare to continue your education on the Atlanta campus of Emory University, know that you have just completed a milestone in your academic careers that ties back to the very founding of this university right here in 1836. Your commitment to your studies and your contributions to our campus community will carry you forward in the years ahead of learning, discovery, and creativity. I hereby confer on you your Associate of Arts degree. Hold on. With all the appropriate rights honors, privileges, and responsibilities that come with them. Congratulations to the Oxford College graduates of 2022. Now you can applaud.
Please be seated. Candidates, faculty, thank you for the educational work you have done together in the past 2 years. The candidates will now come forward to receive their diploma covers and to be recognized. Please hold your applause. Parents and family, this is especially for you. Please hold your applause until all have been awarded their degrees. We ask that family and friends remain in their seats as graduates cross the stage. We have provided a platform from which parents and friends may photograph their graduates as they receive their diplomas over to my left, your right. If you would like to do that, please proceed at the appropriate time in the program to get that great shot of your graduate. Students, candidates, please come forward.
Jade Joe. Dana Smiley. Thomas Skoji. Haley Hunt. Jenna Holton. Lauren Grahofsky. Galia Rachel Fisher. Yaling Covey. Abel Lindley. Jessica Yoon. Amanda Sia. Sarah Catherine Werwill. Ezra Greidinger. Olivia Smith. Anya Kasubai. Austin Barnes. Anna Bake. Maxwell Austin. Alexandra Rania Aladam. Samir Agi. Tasneem Ahmed. Jalen Asaron. Roxanne Cho. Emily Lauren Bucci. Oscar Bruhl. Betsy Bryce. Calvin Raymond Brower. Samuel Boer. Hannah Bodas. Celia Bianco. Abigail Bernstein. Kabir Bergen. Sarah Bacola. Yinrong Chen. Stephen Chen. Rulin Chen. Hannah Chang. Michael Chan. Arden Chan. Yasmin Castellan. Quinn Cow. Boone Cannon. Olivia Alexis Calderon. Gia Burson. Catherine Cronin. Kason Corder. Harrison Corey. Dante Conley Leonardi. Tiffany Comberger. Sasha Collins. Brandon Cobham. London Cobb. Avery Clark. Elias Clark. Paul Shalemi. Jack Erickson. Jesse Engelman. William Doherty. Dana Dorustin. Allison Dobo. Charles DiMatteo. Sarah Delfino. Rebecca Deal. Sarah Davis. Michelle Day. Laura Crosby. Nicholas Goes. Harrison Goldberg. Catherine Geiselhart. Devin G. Ellen Garai. Pippa Frazier. William Foster. Alexis Lynn Ford. Fernanda Fonseca. Karen Ja-in Bong. Azucena Estrada Grajales. Keiko Huffman. Hannah Hudson. Kate Huang. Naylin Hu. Richard Shu. Jerry Hong. Esther Holmes. Madison Herndon. Abigail Haygood. Jaden Gridine. Key Green. Rohan Kaushal. Fahad Kapadia. Arturo Juarez Jr. Thomas Joyce. Mackenzie Jones. Kara Jones. Andy Jiang. Jinrung Jiang. Shrisha Jayakumar. Ruth Zhao. Luke Eisler. Ekaterina Kirchin. Madeline Kleinerman. Anna Kozlov. Cassandra Kohlhaas. Junha Ko. Victoria Keneally. Darren Kishore. Caitlin King. Kelly Kim. Joseph Kim. Leah Kiesler. Frank Liu. Benjamin Levinsky. Benjamin Leveloff. Michelle Kwan Lee. Christian Lee. Nok Lee. Jackson Laws. Luke Lohr. Christopher Larpenter.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Lux Langmaid.
Thank you.
Julia Kwok. Caitlin Onanian. Nana Ofori Aqua. Nicholas Nist. Abigail Motley. Amari Morton. Natasha von Meuslinger. Sydney Mills. Brooke Mills. Leah McGavin. Tamika Marisho Miller. Sahil Malhotra. Lucy James Price. Lauren Kathleen Price. Justin Powell. Natalie Potter. Hattie Poston. Divya Pereira. Amy Pung. Makari Patterson. Amelia Shannon Parker. Rachel Pang. Kennedy O'Neill. Nate Saney. Zainab Salako. America Moreno Ruiz. Natalia Ruich. Sophia Rubio. Matthew Rott. Benicia Roshko. Mia Rosas. Jack Rickard. Varun Reddy. Indar Ramlal Jr. James Sai. Madison Schumpert. Joshua Shevitz. Ikram Sheikh. Matthew Sharp. Unve Shah. Sanjana Sethi. Liv Schmeitz. Isabella Schmaltz. Genevieve Schaefer. Ava Sato. Lenora Upchurch. Peyton Tipatak. Malik Thurman. Lamari Sutton. Destiny Marie Suriel. Joseph Strathman. Hallie Stewart. Catherine Stevick. Zoe Starry. Anushri Sonawala. Ryan Slappy. Christopher Wesson. Colin Wells. Clara Lyons Watkins. Mina Mbui Wanjigi. Jayi Wong. Carla Walter. Patrick Walsh. Patrick's degree is given by his mother, Dr. Stephanie Walsh, Associate Professor in the Department of Pediatrics in Emory School of Medicine. Hold on. Muskan Bora. Thank you. Ryan Barani. Daniela Velasquez. Mia Usman. Akash Yalamanchili. Jordan Warapa. George Lynn Wu. Kenneth Wingett Jr. Clay Winder. Richard Wilson. Charles Wilson. Michaela Williams. Amaya Williams. Marissa Nicole Wilkins. Shelby Wilder. Sophie Zwieben. Daniel Zhang. Alyssa Zhang. Chitra Yarasani. Sophia Yang. Jasper Yang. Evan Yang. Wesley Yamada.
hear one more time for these fabulous graduates. And I'd like my colleagues, Lauren Braun and Valerie Molyneux, who just handed out those diplomas and pronounced all the names, to please rise so that we can thank them. They also have done 2 years of fabulous advising and mentoring of students. Please welcome to the podium President Fenves.
Well, thank you, Dean Hicks, and to the Oxford College class of 2022, what a day, what a class, and what an accomplishment. With resilience and resolve, ambition and heart, you've reached a midpoint in your undergraduate years at Emory University, a crucial juncture as you continue building towards the future and all that will bring. So let today soak in and celebrate your remarkable achievement, this special moment of transition. Now, as graduates of Oxford College, you are poised to begin the next exciting phase of your Emory education in Atlanta, a new setting filled with amazing opportunities, experiences, and challenges. Of course, you won't be living quite as close to your classrooms, so fair warning, it will take a little bit more than 5 minutes to reach some of your first morning classes. But here's the great news. The people, this wonderful community of students that you have created together here at Oxford, comes with you to Atlanta. You will arrive with a built-in support system and a new community eager to meet you. The closeness that you've felt here in Oxford, the friendships that you've made, are part of what makes this college so special, and you will carry that spirit of Oxford with you. Wherever life takes you, know that you will always be part of the Oxford College family, supported and championed by the faculty and the staff and advisors who are here today with you, who had a hand in setting you on your way. When I think back to when you first arrived, fall of 2020, just think of fall of 2020, I'm reminded that you were starting your college experience 6 months into a historic pandemic. But given your outstanding academic strengths, we knew you had the talent and the creativity to make it work, to take care of each other as a community. And so you did, living and learning together on this beautiful campus, observing all the safety and health protocols, and as a result, protecting the health of others. In doing that, a class with promise grew into a class of leaders and achievers with the agility to make the best of an unprecedented situation, to keep learning and growing. Now, I want to recognize Dean Hicks in guiding your success through this pandemic. Dean Hicks, as you know, as you and Catherine, I see Catherine sitting over there, as you together begin the next chapter in your academic journeys, thank you for your leadership and all that you've brought to Oxford over the past 6 years. Let's give Dean Hicks another round of applause. I've heard it said that education is all about building bridges. And as the Oxford College class of 2022 prepares to cross that bridge to Atlanta, we'll be waiting for you. Your voices, your experiences, and everything that you bring with you as you continue to learn, explore, discover, and flourish. I'm excited to imagine everything that you will accomplish. And again, congratulations. I look forward to seeing you on the other quad in 2 years. Congratulations to the class of 2022.
Good morning. My name is Michael Elliott. I am the Dean of Emory College of Arts and Sciences. And for those of you who will be continuing into Emory College of Arts and Sciences, as about 15 minutes ago, I became your dean. And I'm here to bring you greetings on behalf of Emory College and behalf of Nell Houchin Woodsworth School of Nursing and Gazweta School of Business. It is such a privilege to be with you on this special day as we near the end of our pandemic time and celebrate you, the class of 22 of Oxford College. We call this ceremony a commencement, but I really think of it as Emory's greatest halftime show. We are here to celebrate your accomplishments over the last 2 years as students of Oxford College, but just as much to look forward to the next 2 years that you will spend with us on the Atlanta campus. You are at the midway point of one of the most remarkable programs in all of higher education. Many, many, many universities describe themselves as offering an undergraduate education that combines the best of a liberal arts college with the best of a research university. And when I hear deans and presidents of other places describe themselves that way, I just smile and think to myself quietly 2 words: nice try. Simply put, nothing else in higher education matches the experience that you are in the midst of, spending 2 years at one of the finest liberal arts colleges in the United States with faculty who are both distinguished scholars and gifted and dedicated teachers and mentors, sharing an intimate campus with several hundred of the smartest, most talented, most interesting young women from around the globe, and then 2 years on the vibrant campus of one of the world's great research universities, with faculty who are also dedicated to your education and dedicated as well to the mission of creating new knowledge, carrying out path-breaking research and creative work across the arts and sciences, and constantly seeking to involve you in that transformative process. I simply do not know of anything like this partnership anywhere else in the world. And as graduates of Oxford College, you are its beneficiaries and its embodiment. Since I first came to Emory over 20 years ago, 24 years to be exact, I have had the pleasure of working with Oxford College faculty and staff who I consider to be my trusted partners in the sacred mission of carrying forward the promise and pleasure of an education in the liberal arts and sciences. And I know that all of the Oxford faculty and staff will continue to be your allies and advisors even after you leave this campus and come to ours. So it is my great pleasure to welcome you, the Oxford College class of 22, to the Atlanta campus, to become the class of 2024 for the Emory College of Arts and Sciences, the Woodruff School of Nursing, and the Gazweta Business School. We are so eager for you to arrive and to reanimate our campus in August. Have a wonderful, productive, and relaxing summer, and I look forward to seeing you on that other quad in Atlanta.
Thank you, Dean Elliott, for your partnership, for helping us with the educational mission here at Oxford and supporting these students, those who were before them and those who will come after them in this great work. So graduate, it comes to this point in the ceremony where I, as Dean, give you a charge. On a personal note, you may have heard that this is my last ceremony on this quad. Thank you all for your kind words. I'm concluding my 6th year here at Oxford College. I'm so grateful to the faculty, staff, neighbors, community members, alumni, and friends, and especially you students who've partnered together in this educational mission. And now I will return to my own alma mater where I had a robe on and marched across the stage more than 30-some years ago. It has been truly an honor to be your dean. So graduates, your Oxford education has prepared you for pathways that lie ahead, the routes you will choose, and the new trails that you will blaze. At Oxford, I hope not only that we've helped you develop your fundamental understanding of how knowledge is created and shaped, but also that you have a better understanding of how to pursue a good and a just society. Use your skills and knowledge to build the kind of world where basic science, public policy, and leadership can fight pandemics and promote human health. A society in which justice and inclusion, not hatred and division, are what define us. Depend upon your moral compass as you learn and lead others. Be an example and prove the power of education, not only for yourselves, but also for your families and everyone you meet along your pathways. You are headed to the Atlanta campus, and we go with you as your faculty, staff, family members, supporters, and friends. Just as Oxford will always be a part of you, you will always be a part of Oxford. To continue our celebration, we invite you to join us immediately following the ceremony at a lunch reception in the dining hall. During the recessional, you will hear the Sini bell tower through the wind, ringing 230 times, once in honor of each member of the graduating class who walked across this stage today. Please rise now for the singing of the alma mater as it is printed in your program, and remain standing for the benediction by Chaplain Pace. Please remain in your place until the platform party, the faculty and graduates have departed. Godspeed to you all.
Class of 2022, I want you to turn and look at those people behind the faculty there in the golden robes. Classes of 1970, 71, and 72. That'll be you in 50 years. And you'll be looking as good then as they do today. On this day, and all days, class of 2022 and all of us, remember who you are and where you came from, the family and friends who offered you support. Take what you've learned here at Oxford College from staff and faculty, administrators, and especially each other, and be open to the creative future ahead of you. What will you carry with you from this place? Whatever it is, know that you are enough, that you are loved for who you are and for the gifts that you bring. Embody wisdom, community, love, compassion, and a sense of justice so that you will make a difference even when others say it's impossible, especially so that you will stand in solidarity with those for whom life is most vulnerable. And may those to whom love is a stranger find in you, class of 2022, and indeed in all of us gathered here and virtually, a generous friend. Go in peace, and congratulations.